prosecutor's office in 1985. He has over 25 years of experience as a prosecutor. And the majority of that time was in the child abuse sex crimes unit. Now, I will share with you as a prosecutor as well for over 20 years, it's hard when you're out there trying those cases to not involve yourself personally in the cases, and particularly when you're talking about child abuse and sexual abuse cases involving young children, because not only are they the most vulnerable in our society, but I will share with you that those are truly the most difficult cases to try. As a prosecutor, you know that when you have a defendant who has done something wrong, that it's important for you to be able to prep your witness so that they can have their day in court. But what happens when that witness is 5 or 6 or 8 years old and not only has been victimized but not able to articulate themselves or to articulate the hurt and the harm? But you're there and you know not only you have the physical evidence that supports bringing this case forward, but you have this child that's looking to you to bring that case forward. You've got to convince the jury, not by a preponderance of the evidence, but beyond a reasonable doubt, unanimously, that a crime has been committed. And that's a very, very difficult burden to carry, not just as a prosecutor with that burden, but also knowing that it's impacting the life of a young person. So I can tell you that when you do that work for over 25 years, that's significant, because that means that not only are you not burnt out from doing that work, not only have you invested yourself in your profession in ensuring that these children have their day in court and that they're protected, but more importantly, you're making a difference in the lives of those who are not able to defend themselves. So to that, he should be commended. But further than that, being a prosecutor means being able to be a mentor to others. So one of the things that Peter did in his position is understanding the importance and the significance of these types of prosecutions and being one of the leaders in bringing the Finding Words program to New Jersey. And that's a program that uses forensic investigation to be able to bring out the best in these children to make a case and prepare a case. And that program has distinguished itself in the state, and in fact, numerous letters of support have been given to Peter by law enforcement who have been trained throughout the state and throughout the country by virtue of that program. But beyond that, he is also responsible for being the director of their child advocacy program and making sure that such a program existed within the county to what further developed the commitment of that office to protect and ensure the rights of young people. Not only has he been involved in Monmouth County, but he works statewide in working on the Child Fatality and Near Fatality Review Board. That's a board that's multidisciplinary. And the purpose of that board is to look at the fatalities that children undergo and to determine how system-wide in the state of New Jersey that we can ensure that we have not failed those children. So to have someone with his expertise on that task force speaks volumes because, again, he goes beyond just the work of being in the courtroom. He has been a mentor to many. He has trained law enforcement throughout the state. He is the resident expert within the county and within the state. People call him to ask him questions on how they deal with and handle these cases. In addition, you should know that there were many people who were being considered for this award this year, and the competition was stiff, Peter. I mean, you had a former Attorney General, you had a county prosecutor, as well as some of your peers. So for you to stand here and be the award recipient recognizes the work that you've done for over 25 years. So I ask you all to give him a hand. And if that's not enough, and the prosecutors who worship First Assistant Prosecutor, Chris Romicione, and probably the entire Monmouth County Prosecutor's Office. About who's holding the court down. But that speaks volumes in terms of the support
It's Friday, they
that
shut it
he
down
has
anyway.
from his fellow colleagues in the Monmouth County Prosecutor's Office. So, Peter, it really does my heart proud to be considered to be a prosecutor like yourself and to be able to present this to you because you truly represent the best of us.
They're serving dessert, but I know that the